All right, guys, welcome. This is Football Banter Arena FBA, and of course, just like we previewed UEFA Champions League games that are held yesterday, we are also doing the same for the round of games that are holding today. Yes, we have action in Europe, and if you are not rolling with the Champions League guys, your own will come tomorrow for Europa. And if you are still down the pecking order, now go to talk for Conference League. But yeah, we're talking about the big boys. So Chelsea and the likes make una relax. We'll reach on a turn later. All right, tonight game.
I'm not okay with that Jesse's film.
No, this one now because
It's time to relax.
I'm just. They are representing us in England right now, so we can as well give them our support. Anyway, I have men in the building. Maybe can quickly introduce yourself to the fans right now.
Hey, very good morning, Ona. Welcome to FBA Football Banter Arena. My name is Kennedy, so I dey here with my people for the house.
All right.
Good morning, I'm here. My name is Olamide the Gunners. I'm here again to face the Manchester United as usual.
Okay.
Good morning, guys. My name is Skills Alive. You're welcome.
All right, yes, we don't set. Guys, we have Galatasaray facing FC Copenhagen today, Real Madrid playing Union Berlin, Arsenal PSV, Bayern Munich, Manchester United. It's like that's the biggest game for tonight.
Yeah.
And then we have Benfica. Not that big, Abi.
Mine is not big anymore.
If you big, you big, Abi.
Manchester United,
That's the past
Bayern.
glory, man.
Benfica, Salzburg, Braga against our own boys team, Napoli, Real Sociedad, Inter, Sevilla, Lens. Let's begin with the biggest one in quote for tonight, Bayern Munich taking on Manchester United. I learned that waiting be Bayern coach again. Thomas Tuchel, yes, that they give him a card suspension, so he no good day dug out for tonight's game. So, do you think that would be a factor that Man U can capitalize on?
For that one, man, I don't really see anything. Say it could be any way Man U can capitalize on the based on say their coach no go there for dugout. But I think as it be, well, we hope to see how the outcome of the match will be tonight. So,
Waiting be your take. Wait, if you say you go predict. What do you go predict?
as a Man U fan, where I be for here, we say I go with a scoreline 3-2
In favor of
Bayern Munich against
Bayern Munich. Okay, so you concede say na go loss.
Yes, please.
Thank you, my brother, for accepting that.
With the form will be there.
Okay, Man U present form is nothing to write home about.
It dey very poor.
Then collect am for Brighton.
Let them for Arsenal back to back.
Money go still give on a weekend.
Calm down, man.
Olamide, what do you feel?
See, first of all, about the Tuchel that will not be on dugouts, I won't see that Man will capitalize that because Tuchel is not the one that played for. He's going to give the instruction, but he's not the one that go to play for. So far that likes of Harry Kane, they will be on that pitch. No say, Harry Kane will be on that pitch. You know, see, let's be reality. You know what he did to my when
Harry Kane,
How many
four
goals
goals in 4 games so
No,
far.
Harry Kane in record against Man U not today good like that.
He
19
scored.
matches, 5 goals against Man U.
5 goals.
Yes.
But now go we go.
Go now, go, but
Okay, now you know say no be Tottenham. Wait, you know say no be Tottenham he dey like this again.
No, they see now.
On Tottenham, now he dey carry everything for here. But now this Bayern Munich now they have
Even
players
some get go past Harry Kane against Man U.
Okay, now let's see. First of all, if you want play better, abeg carry Harry Kane to score.
No, Allah.
See, let's carry
No,
Harry Kane.
before we Man U,
But now,
Harry Kane go score.
and he mentioned something about 3-2. Who will score for Man U sef? Mo just comot Rashford.
Wait, they say Man U don't reach like this. Like this.
No, see, let's just say the fact.
A Casemiro cannot. Rashford, fire shot.
That's
5-time Champions League winner.
Forget that one wey dey talk wey 5 times winner.
Experience.
When na
No,
come
experience
which
come
experience? When na carry go wetin go dey do?
Skills alive. What do you think? Bayern hosting Man U live in Germany. What do you feel? Say?
Allianz Arena has not been a nice place to Manchester in the past. So going there with the present form, just like he said, I don't think Man U will really offer anything much.
Because Man U is down on form
presently and losing back-to-back games against Arsenal and that of Brighton at home. You having 33 record at home not to lose, and now you are losing against a Brighton side. So You traveling all the way to Germany, I'm not sure you are going with full confidence, and there's a lot of injuries in the squad.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
traveling like that, you are going as a weakling. Fine, we might say Bayern Munich still have their own issues of dropping points in their league, anyways. But Harry Kane, just like you said, 4 goals. So if
his first four matches.
so if that form is there
That's a
right
good
in
form.
Allianz Arena, I think Bayern Munich will be an easy one for Bayern Munich. Why you don't have that fighting spirit to go there and come home with anything?
All right, they say in the game of football, anything can happen, particularly when it comes to Champions League. I know many times a struggling team in the league will go to the Champions League and they will just be firing on all cylinders. So, Man U fans, don't give up. Anything can still happen. Yes, let's move on to the next game. We have Real Madrid at home to Union Berlin. Is this a walkover?
Definitely, I think.
No, to me, it's not.
Okay, now, okay, to you it's not, but
not.
Man U Bayern is a walkover.
No way. It's
No,
a
no,
different
no, no,
see.
no, the way
See,
you analyze
it's a
football is
different
not
way.
the way you
Wait,
have
no,
to-
no. Listen
I'm
now.
listening.
You know Berlin in their league.
Okay.
What position are they? Are they below 10?
No,
Where is Man U?
relax, continue.
Man U is maybe 15 or 14. They are following Chelsea. Chelsea and Man U are following each other.
Yeah, 13-14.
So brother and sisters.
Okay.
So now you are now talking about Union Berlin. I'm not saying that Union Berlin will win Real Madrid, but I'm just saying that no, that match won't be a walkover. Besides, if you look at current form of Real Madrid, the rest of Vinicius getting injury, they don't have that nine that can do the
Just
work.
9-9.
I know it's not enough, but he's the one being a main
They have
playmaker.
Bellingham- they have Bellingham there.
See, you are mentioning Bellingham.
Bellingham is there.
See, Bellingham is just a
Bro.
one starter in Madrid now. Forget about the reset of collecting man of the match in 3 times, 3 match. No, forget that. We are talking about Champions League here. And you know Bellingham has been playing with Jude Bellingham in Dortmund. They have been playing together in Germany. So they know what he can do, they know what he can't. So they know how to mark him, they know how to cage him. So we are talking about Real Madrid, Union Berlin here. You get, see, even if you go through the records of any Germany team against Real Madrid, except Bayern Munich, where they always beat up and away. So if you look at them, so they always Germany team always have a little edge against Real Madrid. So to me, this game, though Madrid, I see Madrid winning the game, but it's not a walkover for them.
Real Madrid this season, I think they've not lost any match this season.
Yes.
And they've been very prolific. Like when it comes to their performances. In
Yes,
league
even
matches.
from
The Jubilean being gotten from Dortmund has really been a good
Yes.
additional guide.
It was a
So
very good buy.
if they are playing at home against Union Berlin, their first Champions League match, see, I can see them doing the 3-point thing easily.
But are we expecting like a 5-0 kind
No.
of
At all.
It will be a very respectable score, like maybe 2-1 or 2-0. So, but I see them winning because these
You
are four.
give- you give-
Vinicius not been in the squad at least for a while. I think 3 matches has not been there, and they've been winning from behind. I think the last one they came from behind
Yes,
to
yes,
win.
yes.
Vinicius was not there. So I think they have that fighting spirit right in that stadium. So winning from behind their last match and going against the same at home,
Even
their first Champions
in
match,
their
I
home.
see them doing that.
Yes.
So 1-0, 2-0 will do.
They have this fantastic home record. I think their last 11 games at home, they've won all of it. And now, like I said yesterday, their coach is one of the most successful coach when it comes to Champions League,
Yes,
with 4 Champions League trophies to his name, 2 for AC Milan, 2 for Madrid. So I think Union Berlin may not pose enough threats to shake them. Real Madrid will definitely take 3 points in that encounter. Anyway, in case you want to bet, you know where to place your money on. Union Berlin, no offense, no disrespect to Union Berlin, but even in their league, they've been struggling. So when you face a almighty Real Madrid, except you pray for a miracle. Anyway, let's move on. We have Arsenal against PSV. The Gunners are firing. Someone said only Gunners can stop City in the EPL. I don't know who can stop them in Europe right now. Can PSV try?
Gunners for life.
I can see the match Arsenal taking up 3 points there. I'm not biased right now.
Yeah. You shouldn't be. It's
Arsenal
very
taking 3
obvious.
points, but PSV in their league is been fantastic. So I think they are also in form with Flo going scoring form over there in their home. But coming to England and Arsenal, the form they are and their home supporters, I think it's going to be a tough one for the Fulham side. So I'm seeing Arsenal getting
All 3 points.
Yeah, definitely.
Arsenal is winning today, obviously. Saka to score.
Saka to score.
Saka to score.
Are we writing off PSV?
Arsenal in the Champions League in the past years, I have not seen them doing anything.
They've not really done much.
Let's be sincere.
Most times
any Arsenal fan coming out now to tell me is just because maybe what they did last season and previous
They'll
season.
probably speak on current form.
So if you are talking that this is, we were talking yesterday, and I was trying to tell you there are competitions whereby there are grounds. The fact that you are doing well here doesn't mean you can do well there. Yes, it's the league, it's a domestic league, you're always winning and all of that. In the weekend they won, even it was very close, 1-0 against Everton. But now this is a Champions League. And we know this Holland side, this Netherlands guys. Yesterday, we saw one of them winning yesterday as well. So today, you cannot just say it will be easy for Arsenal.
And won that game 2-0.
Yes, they won 2-0 against Celtic, a Scottish side which is close to English guys.
There's something about Dutch football. They are very resilient.
Yes, so if you are telling me Arsenal will be easy today, look at their history thus far in the Champions League. What have they done since when the likes of the Henry went to the final against Barcelona then with Ronaldinho? What have they done in the Champions League? Have they gone to the quarterfinal, the semi-finals?
Yes,
no.
we are.
So
yes, we are.
If you are telling me that
2008, yes, we are.
That's why I said
England is semi-final.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. Okay. Since then, what have you done? Since then, what have you done?
We have been to quarterfinal after then.
No.
The
competition I saw you guys
do not say because
final against Chelsea. And Chelsea still defeated you then, if I remember.
What are you trying to say?
Arsenal have not been doing well in this Champions League competition. This is not Premier League.
This is their first time after 6 years.
You see, yes.
Yeah.
Because you're just talking about playing from.
You are just coming after.
Even yesterday, in Europa League last season, who took them off the competition? I think it was these people from Portugal. Sporting Lisbon. All were thinking that Arsenal would defeat them. And see, when it comes to Europe, I'm not seeing Arsenal as a threat. Trust me. You can't even play likes of PSG in Champions League. They are telling me because Arsenal have not been there for a while. So let's be sincere. So it's not going to be an easy one for them. Fine. Arsenal are in form and lucky enough for them. The first leg is in England. So let's see what they can do. So I'm seeing maybe a draw in the match. It's not going to be easy for them.
Not just a straight win.
Not a straight win, a draw because of their former home. What does Bukayo Saka 6 years ago? He was not playing in the Champions League. So how old was he? Take out 6 years from his age. Okay. So what are we saying? So let's be factual here.
All right, let's not disregard the fact that since Mikel Arteta became boss at the helm of the Gunners, we have seen some very clear changes. We have seen, there was tiki-taka in the days of Arsene Wenger. Yeah. Now we are seeing a continuous pattern, something that is even more fluid. When you see Arteta, he plays with like Guardiola. And then you see that both of them, they make English football very exciting.
Yes, yeah, very.
And so what has been working for Arsenal is that they have a crop of young players. Look at all of the Saka, look at
Martinelli,
Odegaard. They are people that you will not want to consider as a strong force, but
when they play together,
Arteta has been able to bring out a team out of those lads, and I think they are fearless. Even when they face an almighty Man City, they still want to prove that no, we are going to. So that resilience, that courage, and the fact that they are playing at Emirates Stadium may just hand them the much needed boost.
Yeah,
but Champions League
is a different ball game.
It's a different ball game. One red card, one mistake, one thing, and then
one record can change everything, but when last the Arsenal correct record, see you Gunners out there, do not see all these Man people. Don't let them intimidate. Don't let them put the fear in you. They are winning this. Hello, bro.
When it comes to the domestic,
when Man U is not good, it's not good. We is good. We know we are good.
Every Arsenal.
I don't expect Sporting to take them out of that competition last season.
Yes.
It was Europe.
Yes, it was Europe.
But it was not the league.
We learned every day, and our coach said something. I think I read about the interview. Said that there's some matches
PSG has been more successful in the past 6 years in Champions League.
It doesn't have the courage.
Let me ask you this question. Will you say Arsenal is stronger than the same thing they paraded in the Europa last season?
Now
it's the same squad they paraded.
Wait now.
Is Arsenal stronger now
than that squad that Sporting defeated?
That Sporting defeated.
Yes, I can say that because now the mentality has changed.
Okay,
they have learned from the players. They have learned apart from new players. Yes, he what it. If you look at the statistics, the guy what it. Declan Rice what it. Though it is an English player, no, the hype man is there, but no. If you look at what he has played this year, but we are not concerning the question you ask. They have learned from the mistakes of last season. They have seen where they have made mistakes.
Okay, let me put it to you now. Arsenal, with all of the learning from their mistakes, the buying new players, better experience, do you think Arsenal can, let's just say, maybe quarterfinal in this season's Champions League?
I see them.
You see them
Yeah, I
there?
see them in the quarterfinal. Even
Alright.
beyond.
Let's
Alright.
hope. Let's
Even
hope.
beyond.
Let's hope.
Okay.
It seems the guy is going for trouble because last season they said they win a lot of trophies.
Please,
I said it because I was
let me
excited.
tell you, do you know that PSV are topping the Dutch league right now?
It's not. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's aware of that.
They have not lost the point.
He has not.
Okay.
You are not aware. That's why you are. Yes.
I know, but I'm telling you, but this is Emirates. I didn't mean that we are
This
going
is
to
the
their
Champions
home.
League.
Forget Champions League. You said something yesterday about the San Siro creating the atmosphere. We are talking about the Emirates. This Ateta has
When was the last time Emirates experienced the Champions League match?
That will give you the edge that this is the first
The stadium is never aware.
The stadium will be full
Let me
crowd.
tell you, the stadium is not aware. The stadium is never aware they are having a Champions League match.
No, do not say that to me. Do not say that to me.
It has been a long time that they played in the Champions League.
The Newcastle fans to be jubilated that they are back in Champions League. Now you are telling that Arsenal fans will not.
If you have a draw today, you appreciate it.
Let's move
We not
on.
have a draw. It's a straight win and Saka to score.
Let's move on. All right, now we're taking Braga against Napoli. Braga against Napoli. Our own Victor Osimhen is going to be starting up front for Napoli. They are going away. And what do you guys think of that one? Do you think Napoli are able to go there and then cause a riot?
Consecutively now in 2 matches in a row for Napoli, they've not been doing well. They lost one and they drew one. So their form presently is kind of shaky. Find that the defending champions of Italy. But I'm not saying them, I don't know what's wrong. Maybe it's the players or maybe there is this issue in the dressing room or something. But the matches they lost, I think they are matches they're supposed to have won. They played against Lazio at home. I think they should have probably gone with a point. They find Lazio is always fond of giving them 1 or 2. But at least they lost that and they played against Genoa away. And they dropped the point as well. So I don't really understand about Braga on the other side too. It's a Portuguese side club. And they are strong. I think if I mention the team, one of the teams in Portugal, Braga will be named. So Napoli traveling to Portugal, I think they might not have the 3 points they deserve. They might end up going there securing the points. Because that's what it seems to say. Like 2 matches now, you've dropped points. So if you are going there, even the Corey is not there. Those people that are coming to the Braga the guys will be ready. They are at home and they will look like, okay, fine, these guys are not, because if they look at the statistics compared to last season. When we know Napoli 5 for 5, like Osimhen scoring and that other guy always coming through.
Are we going to say is the change of coach for Napoli that?
Yes.
Change of coach.
Because when you change the coach, the mentality changes. I can't come with the blueprint of the other guy. I have to come with mine. So that is what that guy is trying to implement now. And it's affecting them.
So he's not been able to blend with it.
So before it's better they get it right now because they're in the Champions League. And now I think they're not in the top 5 in the league.
They're not.
So they should get it right now because if that new guy mentality is not helping and it's to cost them points, they will be far behind before they know it. And before you know that they are half of the season already. So I'm not seeing them winning today. I see them drawing or dropping points today as well.
Braga were beaten in their last match against Farense, and they want to get back to winning ways against Napoli. And also Napoli too have been dropping points in recent weeks, and they would also want to get a 3 point. So it's like a 50-50 fight.
I think they've met just once before. Napoli won too.
So that might just be an advantage for Napoli. So the bookmakers are saying they will each fight it out. Probably the more hungry side will win the match. So that's that about that. Moving on, we have Galatasaray against FC Copenhagen. Galatasaray against FC Copenhagen. We are going to Turkey. Galatasaray, is it Turkey?
Yeah,
Scottish.
So
Galatasaray, I think Champions League for them is like just like you said yesterday. There are some people are just always coming to just play in the home and away. That is the group stage level. And when they are done, they will go back to Europa. They go to Europa, and I think that is one of those things. Galatasaray, yes, Copenhagen, like as a matter of fact, both they are like that. They are not competitive in the Champions. They are not competitive in the Champions League. So let's just hope. Let's just hope that this match is not. There's no upset here because Copenhagen can come and probably just do anything. Because both sides, I'm not seeing them. They don't have any good history in the Champions League. I've not seen Galatasaray in the semi-quarter final before. Likewise, Copenhagen. I've not. All of them are always dropping from the group stage.
But Galatasaray have been buying some.
Yeah, they
let's
have
say
some-
no.
yeah,
They have
yeah.
Ziyech, they have
They have
Icardi,
Icardi,
they have Zaha.
Zaha.
So
They
don't
have
you think those?
They have brought in some.
They are bringing in those
some-
players
some-
that now we are talking about. Doesn't mean before this Champions League they've not been bringing in players.
Okay.
Yes, they've been buying before.
Yes, but
So now bringing
this-
Zaha have never played in the Champions League before.
Yes, and this
Ziyech, yes, he has played, but if you are bringing
He has
those,
won
and if you are
Champions
adding those guys to perform in the Champions or to enhance your team is good. But this is the Champions League. Just like, see, this is a big stage. It's meant for the big boys. Like when they say this is coming for the big boys, some people have not won it before. I don't start calling names.
Huh.
You know, some people have not won it before, and some people have won it before. So when you know those people that have won it before, you know that it takes you to play in the leagues of the big boys. So if you are talking about Zaha, likes of Ziyech, I've not seen Galatasaray coming to play. See, just like we said yesterday, they will play in the group stage, home and away. Anything they get from it, they go back to their league.
Okay.
So where's it down?
Concerning what you said, concerning the people that have not won it, me, I will not talk. But the only thing that I will say is that if you actually won it, and I will say how many have you won, you are not going there. Today I see Galatasaray winning this match because the likes of the player they have brought in, and they are trying to make an impact. Like he said that they have not been doing anything. Yes,
We have been seeing that impact in their league. They've not lost.
So the impact
they won
is there.
their last
So
3 games.
now they want to extend it to European competition.
European-
So I see them winning, and besides they are at home.
Yeah.
So I see them winning the game. It's a straight win.
All right. So with the likes of Ndombele in midfield, Torreira, Ziyech, they even have Mertens.
Yeah,
I think Mertens
From Napoli.
Napoli.
I think
Joined
see if
So-
you are grooming that team with those kind of
Those
players,
kind of buys.
I think there's something in play there.
Yes.
That you want to, okay, let's see if we can do better. At least progress to the next level. Fine, no problem. But playing against Coca is a good start for them.
It's a good start. If it was like a Man City, we would say, that's
so-
asking for too much.
Even the best man you, they won't marry. Recent friend of mine, they won't marry. Let's not forget about that.
Okay.
Let's just see.
Olamileko, the same way they shake me, I no follow you shake am. Okay. Benfica go take on Salzburg. Benfica for me is one of the finest teams in Europe. You know, clubs just go to Benfica and like, I like this guy.
Yeah.
I like this guy.
They always
This guy is
produce.
good. This guy is good. They produce great players, but they don't. It's like they don't have. Some clubs just don't have this intent of winning Champions League. We just want to be part of the whole party.
Presence.
Yes, when they marking attendance, make we say, make them know say, I myself I was there. That's it, and they come in every year.
Yeah.
Every year. What's wrong with Benfica?
Benfica, I see them as one of the giants in Portuguese league. They've been playing very well in the past years. They've been dominating, like you said. Players, I think Nunes from Liverpool came from there, and they are always grooming players. And they have this understanding between themselves. Fine, I think they played against PSG. I think last season. And they played Messi was there.
Even
Neymar was there, and they played
the
very well against that PSG side. So if you are seeing them come to the competition, and like we said against Galatasaray a moment ago, this is a good start for them. Playing against Salzburg, at home for that matter. We saw them in the weekend. They've won 4 matches in a row. They've won 4 matches in their league. So I think momentum is there. The spirit is there. So playing against Salzburg to start,
Yeah, too.
you can secure 3 points. If you take your chances,
Yes,
you secure points.
I think
And
so.
Salzburg on the other side, in fact, they'll be shaky a little bit and kind of in their league, but Benfica, I think I would tip Benfica for this.
Okay, as concerning as he says, Salzburg is also a good team, but I see Benfica winning this match. Even with the likes of the new player, and like you said, they always produce, but the problem they have is same thing with Ajax. I remember when Ajax was in a quarter-final, semi-final, they got the other time that they knocked out Real Madrid. So I think that they keep all these players for the next season, they will have doing something good.
Yeah, all those players
Same
want
thing
to,
to Monaco.
all these players want to stay. They want to stay. They want to go to the
See,
league.
there is a way. Wait, there is a way you talk to players sometimes. Yes,
they won't
yes,
stay.
wait.
You can't
There is a
convince players to
way.
stay.
You can't consider that to
No,
stay.
I
See,
know,
let me
but
tell
you can't.
See that
You
squad.
can't
See that squad
convince-
that defense
you can't
today.
convince them
I think
to
Zidane was
stay.
the coach
Yes,
there.
Zidane was the coach.
And Ten Hag was the coach there.
Yes.
See those squad. All of them they are all over the clubs in Europe.
Yes.
The Leeds,
Now,
the
most of them are not
They are
performing
not
well
there.
anymore. Most of
See,
them are
you
not
can't keep
performing
those
well
guys even for 2 years. Because they are eager to start talking to other clubs.
Yeah.
That's why you have to perform well, so that people will see you and they will come for you. That's if I'm an agent, I'm the agent of De Jong that time. I can't sit him back in Ajax to be playing. I have to talk to the big guys. to like, okay, Papa, look at what is going on. So you can't keep, it's rare for you to keep all those same squad to get that for 3 years after they perform like that, because people start coming for them.
Yes. I'm not saying
so
that's football.
Are we saying that these clubs in quote like Ajax, they have to win the Champions League for them to retain their own superstars?
100, because when they play to that level, see, when those squad they defeated, I think they left semi-final, yeah? Semi-final.
Yeah.
All of them, the drive was for them to win. They never planned from the initial, but when they were beating those teams,
They
Juventus,
felt that we can go
on, and they were dropped by Tottenham. Now there are teams coming for them that they have the prospect of winning the Champions League. Now, do you know some players that left there for the Champions League?
Yes.
Ziyech was last scored, yes or no?
Yes.
But what is with Chelsea? You see,
Yes.
he wants to win.
It's only him now.
But there are some that are playing in bigger teams that they've won something.
But more
Apart from the
than
domestic, okay, if you are going to recognize Ajax League, they are not even in top 5 in Europe.
Yeah.
But some players want to still go and perform, so that they will still be known. And they are, see, when Vinicius came all the way from Brazilian League, his worth was like 15 million. Now, if you are buying Vinicius, now I don't want to say it, you should know. So imagine now telling Vinicius with all these step overs and everything he's doing, he should still remain in Corinthians.
He's
If you want to
different.
move, no, see, these are playing.
Brazilian League
And
is
you cannot
Yes, it's
compare
different.
Ajax.
I'm trying to say players want to
Yes.
move on. They
In
want
the
to
hierarchy of
Yes.
leagues, a player would want to consider the English
Premiership,
the La
the Italian,
Liga,
the Bundesliga, all those big
before-
Spanish La Liga, not
I understand.
So all of them want to move from the club. They're not even left. They will leave you behind. If you don't move, they will leave. That time, Delete left to Juventus. Even though he got there, was having challenge, he left.
But let's not forget that
They never leave you. They have left you.
They will leave you. Now look at the squad we have now in Ajax. Look at them now. Even Kudus that will still play for them. Kudus left to West Ham. I think it's West Ham. West Ham. Why can't he stay behind? He knew like man go English Premiership. Maybe they go try play well for them. They go.
Bro, let's not forget that Ronaldo collected Champions League with Man U.
Okay.
And he left for Real Madrid for like some years they haven't won.
But as at that time, Real Madrid was bigger than Man U.
Wait,
Yes.
I'm not talking about club status here.
And the structure
we
of
are
Real
talking
Madrid.
about a player that wants to win Champions League. Now, Real Madrid left for that place, thinking that okay, let me change the environment. And he went immediately. It's not that immediately got they won the Champions League. I think their first Champions League was 2014, and he got signed 2009. That's about how many years? Like 5 years. Waiting 5 years for the league. So now it's about nurturing the team, it's about it's about giving them a focus. Let them have the focus of look at this Arsenal this Arsenal team now. They brought all of them, they have said okay now let's try to do something. It has been a while, this thing has been, let's try to do something. Now you cannot tell me that if Real Madrid come, it's not that any teams are not coming for Saka, but they don't make it official. Other guy, it's not that team are not coming, but they try to tell that let's please wait, let's do something. Give us this year. Saka, I think Saka signed 3 years now. He didn't sign 5 years. Because he said that maybe after 3 years, there's nothing, I'll go. But they have given it, okay, just give it a clause. Maybe it is 3 years. If you can't do it, go, we release you. And they still have age. The likes of Ajax in this time that we are talking about, all of them have age. They are very young.
But do you know the squad that Ten Hag pioneered in that Champions League, the next season, which stage did they get in the Champions League?
I think
now you have to compare it. No, because when you said Arsenal now, when you said Arsenal, that these players in Arsenal cannot leave. Arsenal is already having a structure, and it's a different league. This is the Premier League. It's as if players even in Ajax at that point in time want to come to Arsenal and even remain and be ready to push for Arsenal. Ajax that time was era Eredivisie. Nothing for the Dutch league at all. So if you are talking about Arsenal team, the English Premiership is the best. That's the dream of most players.
Yeah.
I want to play in the Premier League. Yeah. So if you are talking about Arsenal now, nobody wants to leave. Like Arsenal, you say Saka side 3 years. He wants to be there to see if he can push. But I can't stay in Eredivisie. I want to push. I can't push in Eredivisie. What am I doing? So that's the structure of it. So everybody, if that play, even that time, the first 11 of Ajax will be ready to come to Arsenal and be on the bench because they're already there. It's English Premier League. They are there. They are like they'll be known. Who watches Eredivisie, please?
Yeah, that's
all right. Benfica, we have seen them do strange things in the Champions League in the past. Yes, causing massive upsets. I don't know if Salzburg can do something tonight. Salzburg has been impressive in their own league as well.
I think they've won like 4 in a row and draw like their 5. Like the past 5 matches have been awesome.
They are both firing, and tonight I think that contest is looking like a 50-50.
Yeah.
But we're going to see. Yes, what will come of it? Yes, Real Sociedad will take on Inter. And so Inter Milan is traveling to Spain for this encounter. Inter Milan, we saw what they did to their derby counterparts, AC Milan, it was a whitewash, 5-1 whitewash. Maybe they will go with that confidence and want to grab all 3 points. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think for that one, going to Spain, Real Sociedad have been a stubborn side, so stubborn team in Spain in the past. So, but I think it's going to be a very close one for Inter Milan. But also, they are also 100% form in their league, winning 4 straight matches in a row. So I see that one Inter winning, but with a low score margin, maybe 2-1 to Inter Milan.
Respectable scoreline.
Yeah,
Respectable. Is there anything respectable in football?
Yeah.
So let's Real Sociedad. If you look at what they did to Real Madrid in the Santiago Bernabeu last weekend, they are a very strong side, very strong. And even there is one particular player, they want Japan or Chinese, Taki, take wetin they call.
Takikubo.
As in the guy
Yes,
is the guy as in the guy is a very fantastic player. And he is very good. So, but though if you see the forms of Inter Milan, even for Inter Milan to win AC Milan 5-1, they are that the confidence is 100% that you will win your house. Though Real Sociedad might try to prove it stronger that we are there, but to me they have only secured 6 points. It was in 5 matches now. So draw 3, win 1, and lost 1. So to me, I see Inter Milan going there and win, but I see Real Sociedad fighting a little, but Inter Milan will win the game. Sure.
Inter Milan, I think they were in the finals last season.
Yeah.
They were against Man
That's
City.
right, and that's
So,
what I
second
say.
place.
So coming into the Champions League with that,
Morale.
knowing fully well that you're in the final last season, so
You
it's
can still
like
push it.
you can push. Man City did that. There was a time and they kept pushing and they won it last season. So for Inter, I think going and by the weekend they won 5-1 against their rival there in Italy. 5-1, that kind of margin. So now if you are traveling all the way to Spain, and I don't know the history between Spanish and Italian teams coming to Spain, but I think Real Sociedad, if you're talking about the giants in Spain, we mentioned the Real Madrid and the Barcelona's, you understand? But now Inter is having a bigger hedge against Real Sociedad. Those have not been doing well in Spanish La Liga, obviously. They dropped most points in draws and they've lost their last one. Coming from here, they were leading against Real Madrid by the weekend. And
then Bellingham did
the Belgian thing, the Belgian religion. They call this Belgian religion now in Spain. It's a religion thing. Because when it's called, there's a way it does it. I'm like, I'm here. So, by the virtue of this, if Inter Milan is going there with that squad and mentality, winning 5 matches in a row, and your last match against your rival 5-1. So I think it's a big one going there. So I think they will go there and go all out against Real Sociedad, winning the game.
Inter Milan have a very strong defensive mentality. Out of 4 games, they've won all 4. And they've conceded just 1 goal.
Just one.
So it's very difficult breaking into that defense. They've been able to, pack a very strong boss in front of their goal line, and we don't know if Real Sociedad stands a chance. But well, it's Champions League, like they say.
They have scored 13 goals.
13 goals.
Yes,
So it's not just defensively; they are also attacking. 13 goals in 4 games.
So their clean sheet is kind of their relationship is
So Real Sociedad will have to brace up for impact.
ready. Yeah.
Anyway, the final game for tonight is Sevilla against Lens. Another La Liga side will be welcoming a French side, RC Lens. When was the last time we saw RC Lens in the Champions League?
I can't remember. I think
Maybe I've not been able.
They call them the debutants. I think
yeah,
this is the first time.
the first time. Them and you don't Berlin.
Yeah, this is their first time.
This is their first time
Yeah,
yes,
it's the
in
first
the
time
Champions
competition.
League.
Yes.
They are called the
I
debutants.
remember when this Nigerian guy was playing for RC Lens. There was one of our Super Eagle players that was.
So if Lens, like you said, this is their first time in the Champions League. So there are sometimes you call something an opportunity for you to learn. You learn now. This is the stage of the big boys.
Yeah.
So you played it well in your league last season to qualify for the competition for the big boys, and here
course.
you are. And we know Sevilla very well. There's a way they do that thing in the Champions League. They will come, and this is a good start for them. If they are playing against a side that is
Is
just
Sevilla a good start for RC Lens? Sevilla is not a small team.
no. I said Lens. Lens is a good side.
Okay.
So you know their record.
Sevilla is they will go and win
They are
their.
defending champion in the Europa League.
Yes.
If you ever listen to me, but please just try to make there's not a rule of you come out like this, go your papa.
I said this one.
Then see now,
this one is easy.
listen.
this
Do
season.
you know the time that Sevilla have won this Europa
They
League?
just want to be knocked out
They have
and go and
not.
win their cup.
It's not that Sevilla started the Europa League from the group stage. They just come up from Champions League, go there and
go and
boom,
win it.
final, boom, you don't win now. Who does that? People have been struggling. It's just like you are preparing for something and immediately someone just came and collect from you. So it doesn't make any sense to me. So they have to stop all these things. You come out like this. I remember when Stupid Chelsea said,
Just like I said, you have to
come
file.
on like this,
You
go
have to
around.
file a petition for that. Just like if you are filing it, add to it. Arsenal should be considered this season. Add this to the filing. So that's
Arsenal in what way?
champions. So they will
As I don't understand.
no, they should give people chance. No
Chance of
Shey-
what?
Shey, if I said give
See,
it chance, so
see,
you guys will
wait,
play
what
the
I
competition
believe is that when our time comes, we will rise and fall.
But this
I
is
know
not-
what
but this
will
not-
stop
but
us.
this is not your time.
But I believe this is the time.
This is the time.
I believe.
Tinubu said that. Then
I
he
believe
won
this is the
it.
time.
So Lens, Sevilla and Lens, this will be easy for Sevilla.
It will be easy for Sevilla.
This is a good person to start with. And
To me, it's not going to
Sevilla.
be easy. It's not going to be easy for Sevilla.
Not be easy for Sevilla.
Now, Sevilla struggled to win that last match. They won 1-0 against Las Palmas. They struggled to win that match. I watch it. They struggled for that one.
Why I think it will be easy is the fact that RC Lens are last in their
Yes,
league right now.
themselves,
They have not won
they
any
only, they only draw
and you are
one.
traveling to Spain.
Spain.
A guy that is we know his strength in the champion when it comes to European
Yes.
competition. We know Sevilla.
They may not be
Europa
so
League,
strong in the Champions League, but at least
Like,
they've won
so-
a
And they have Sergio Ramos there right now.
So I think the experience and even yesterday,
Yes.
I was told yesterday, AC Milan, this guy had to come in, that is, to talk to the players. So if you have players like that, and say, I think Ramos started his football day.
Yes.
He's still,
Yeah,
this guy.
he's there now,
He's
he's
there.
there.
And now he's there. So even though he's not even playing today,
He's playing.
He's going to play.
yes, even though he's playing, there are some things he will say to them. There are words like because the coach even wanted to say something. Because
Yeah.
him winning Champions League like
Madrid
about
5
4-5 with Real Madrid,
5 times.
that will come to play today in the dressing room, and the morale will be all out there against a Lens sitting
Besides,
20th on the table.
they are still at home, so
The edge is there.
I am giving Sevilla honors.
All right.
Giving Sevilla honors.
Win or draw. Ramos is going to be in the back line for Sevilla. We have Navas. And we have an experienced Rakitic there for Sevilla in the middle of the park. And of course, Ocampos and Nesri, those guys, they will try to bring in the creativity they need to score goals. Anyway, that is our Champions League review for tonight. Yes, back to the biggest games, Bayern against Manchester United. Like I say, now those fans go fill up all of the viewing centers tonight.
Most of them come fill up now. They all come banter man. You say,
Not to
don't say
banter,
they be Man U fan. Most of them go play for them. Na Chelsea where they will come at all. You grab that kind of Arsenal. They don't say they will take
They go wire up there today.
So that their job is that, but it's fun. That is football.
Yeah.
Man win today, man win to Kosa.
See, we are not off the studio yet. We already have one of them right here. So
All right,
Yes,
guys,
now,
please
you striker.
make sure you do subscribe to the channel Football Banter Arena FBA. Share the videos, like, comment, and of course, let us grow together. Whatever has to do with football, we let the fans react, we let them banter, we let them analyze. That's what we do here. Anyway, guys, say goodbye to the fans as we call it a wrap.
Yeah, so we see you in Munich.
Yes.
8 o'clock.
That's it.
Thank you for staying.
Emirates for life, in brother mi, ẹ jẹ́ ká parí l'Emirates. Ẹ wá ṣeré ìdí lọ studio ni. Ibi tẹ́ bá ti rí máa lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ sọ pé ó ti lọ. Ẹ jẹ́, please just try to subscribe and share the link.
please,
God
thank
bless you.
guys for watching and stay tuned for more football analysis and more. Please enjoy your day. Thank you.